Those last clips were supposed to be a joke. I could have went on like that for days. Um, when it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you don't want to have to, kitty, stop scratching the couch. You don't want to have to sit there. Sometimes it's nice to just throw a Presto log in. The wife went to the Walmart website the other day. Yeah, these were like $1.25 or something on clearance, so we ordered a few of them. I'm gonna wait for her to be here to burn one of these. This is absolutely fucking hilarious. We got Kentucky Fried Chicken fire logs. You guys have a hard day. Oh, you both have an eye booger in the same eye. Waiting for me to turn that electric blanket on. Ain't gonna happen until I get in bed.
On. If you've been getting a lot of snow up here in the past couple of days, you're going to continue to get it, okay? It's going to continue to pile on with this cold pattern that we're in. Now, eyeballs are going over here. Look at this. Colorado, Kansas, New Mexico. I know I've called this Arizona in the past, like 2 videos. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I still gotta polish that toolbox. Came to the car wash, even though I gotta park some of the mud. This toolbox is dirty. Don't think that'll look too bad once you clean it up, huh? Minus the missing wheel cap and the lack of a step. Well, the rubber to go on the step. But don't look too bad. Alright, so in a strange chain of events, all the weather and stuff that we've had, you know, nobody's really been to school a whole lot. Like 5 days since the middle of December. But I just found out now, I got a message from my wife. She works in the special ed department, and she's pretty much one-on-one with one student every day. You know, she helps with the others, but like her primary objective is to keep this one child that is a little feisty and likes to run. Hence, she's lost as much weight as she has. In addition to working around here with me, she's chasing a child around. Anyway, we got news that he tested positive for coronavirus today, COVID, whatever the fuck variant has made it out here to the woods. I don't have a clue. So she's got to take the rest of the week off. And I know some people would lose their minds if that had happened, because there's still people walking around wearing masks in an area where there isn't even law enforcement, driving around in their cars by themselves wearing a mask. I saw an old man wearing a mask by himself driving a tractor the other day. Okay, so you know, people are still buying into the hype. I mean, it's been 2 years. We've been sick 3 times. I'm not particularly worried about it. And I'm sure some of you in the comments section will have something to say. You know, part that gets me though, can't come in for the rest of the week. Yet she's got to stay till the end of the school day today. So what difference does it make if she's standing there today or she's standing there tomorrow? I mean, take the time off. It's a salaried position. It's not like it's hourly. She's gonna get paid either way you look at it. But so we may or may not actually get sick in the next week. Probably not. Not worried about it. Anyway, I got to check my mail and move my daily load of firewood from the wood pile to the porch. I'm about ready to buy another load of wood because this load, it's almost gone and it doesn't burn very well either. Like, it doesn't get hot ever. Like, it took me 3.5 hours this morning to get it to a point where I could close the lid and go back to sleep for an hour and a half and then have crazy dreams. Anyway, I'll keep you updated on that. Maybe that's the 600th video bombshell. Pose for a thumbnail. COVID. Oh, that's nice. Somebody threw a cigarette pack in my yard. See, now I'm curious. Here's the $1 million question that there is not an answer to. The global pandemic, right? How many people have died with COVID as opposed to people who have died from COVID? Take a minute to think about that one. Yay. Thank you, Lee County, for littering in my yard. Fucking assholes. So it's currently 2:30 in the morning. Been up for 45 minutes. 1:52. That's when I woke up. And the fire was completely burned out. I was expecting a load of firewood today that might actually burn. This load of firewood that I've got fucking sucks. But in true Lee County fashion, the man didn't show up. I have a thing called money, currency in my hand, and I want to exchange my currency for goods. Doesn't work like that around here. Everybody in Lee County is a fucking flake, a hack, or a junkie. There's not much in between. I've never lived anywhere like this in my life where you can't even exchange money for goods because people are too kind of like my container back as well. Mr. He came out and gave me some money one night, and I sent you home with like some bomb-ass fucking beans and rice that I was disappointed that I didn't have to eat myself the next day. I'd like my container back, dude. That's random. I tried to buy a load of firewood because it's now Thursday morning, and we're gonna get snow on Friday, which is tomorrow. Got some confirmation from a neighbor that that pile of rocks that's on the top of my hill between those trees, if people have been watching, that is probably most definitely a Confederate soldier burial site. See to my eyes, old, and I'm tired, and I'm tired of fucking with this goddamn stove. If there's somebody out there who just happens to maybe have a spare $1,000 laying around, I can get a pellet stove for like $995. And when you do the math on buying pellets a pallet at a time, it's within like $10 to a load of firewood, to be honest. So for somebody out there who just happens to have a spare $1,000, Um, my PayPal link's down there, but it's not going to happen. I don't even know what I would do with myself if I could just load 36 hours worth of pellets into a thing at a time. They're like $269 for a pallet of 50 40-pound bags of pellets. Load them in the back. It's digital and programmable. You just dump the pellets in the back and it does its own thing. Like, that's the most millennial fucking hipster shit. But at this point, I don't even care. I'm like 4 months into the beginning of the millennial time frame where I was born. And I'll tell you what, I would gladly take an electronic programmable stove over this thing any day of the week. Yeah, it would take a little bit of replumbing. I'd have to use some of that the cheap single wall pipe and replumb it out through the triple wall, but the exterior stovepipe is it is all fuel. So if somebody's feeling generous, you see it in my face. I should be in bed asleep right now underneath an electric blanket, tucked up to my wife's butt, and warm and happy. And I'm currently cold and fucking miserable in my living room for 45 minutes at a time. I'm making no sense because it's the middle of the night and I should be asleep, and I'm not making any sense because I'm just rambling. Perhaps I put a Amazon wish list on my page. I don't know. Cold and tired. But I can't get any sleep until I make heat in the living room. And it is currently like 15 degrees outside and it's not warm in my living room. Sorry I don't have any more content for this week. I'll probably do another video where I talk to you after this. That'll be the end of it. It's currently 3 o'clock in the morning. So I've been awake for an hour and 8 minutes. I have to go get goat feed today. I have to make a phone call about a gun that I have at the gun shop. I have to feed some goats. Then I have to wait. Let me think about this. In 16 hours, theoretically speaking, I'm going to get another load of firewood. Just don't have it in me. I don't have filming my life, what I'm doing, because this is quite literally, aside from laundry, this is what I'm doing non-stop. If I'm awake for 14 hours, I'm fighting with that fire for 14 hours. Just want to sleep, but it's cold, and I can't sleep. brother asked me if I was super sad in my last video. But like, bro, I'm not sad. I'm just fucking tired. I just want to sleep. Like my spirit is fucking broken because this is all I do is tend to this fucking fireplace. All I do is tend to this fireplace and feed my goats. Here's an interesting thought. If you'd like to live the homestead life, I will sell you this place for fair market value. I will sell it to you for exactly what it is appraised at. Not $5 more, not $5 less. I will sell it to you for exactly what it's appraised at. Hell, I might even leave the container in the front yard. You could dig through there and find my yearbooks, things of the sort. I'm ready to pack a backpack, socks, underwear, thermals, shirts and pants. I'm ready to pack a backpack and catch an airplane to somewhere like Taiwan or Peru. Well, probably not Taiwan, because Taiwan's getting ready to be taken over by China. Sorry, I should probably think about that a little bit better. Maybe the Philippines or Peru, Brazil, somewhere where people are brown and they speak more English than they do in Southern California, where the American dollar is worth something. If you thought you've ever wanted to live the American homesteading dream, I would walk away from this place. I'll take my laptops and my hard drives and my cameras, and I will go some other place in the world where it is fucking tropical. That's about where I'm at. You ever thought you wanted a house on 10 acres in the mountains? Hit me up. It's much cheaper than you think it is. However, it's worth 4 times as much right now than when we bought it, and I have to keep reminding myself of that. But if you're looking for a house on 10 acres in the mountains, I will even leave you my goats. Hell, I'll even leave you the cats. I love my kitties, but fuck, I'd leave them for the right price. Anyway. All right, folks. I'm sitting on my front porch at about 9 o'clock at night. I'm waiting for the guy that was supposed to be here yesterday to bring me firewood. It's a process. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video off here. This is actually the 600th video that I've uploaded to YouTube. I'm sure that earns me a badge on Social Blade. I don't have that answer. Anyway, perhaps we'll catch you midweek with a snowstorm if it gets pretty fucked up here in the next, well, tomorrow. I gotta end this video so I can get it uploaded so that it's there for you guys on time, because I'm filming this literally 9 o'clock on Thursday night, and you get it at 10 o'clock on Friday morning. Anyway, that's it. We're done. Hit the like button so that other people can see it. Subscribe to it. Share it. Whatever the fuck. Or don't do any of it. Don't care. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good morning. Good weekend. Fuckers.